OJ.
This podcast is brought to you by Ethiopia Life Herbals, where cannabis and culture combine for one-of-a-kind experience. Visit them at 10A West Kings House Road, just across from Canadian Embassy. Also, follow them on Instagram at Ethiopia Life or visit their webpage at ethiopialife.com for latest info on strains and merch. This podcast is also brought to you by
Lothian's Boutique. Follow them on Instagram at Lothian's Boutique. You can check them out at 23 West Tradeway in Portmore. And you can use my code Ari10 to get 10% off your next bundle purchase.
Big ups to Patreon. You don't know. DB, Tamogood, Richard Vaughn, Zaki, big up on the damn self. Big up the whole Patreon squad. If you want exclusive content, bonus content, first access to content before it is posted on our main channel, support us on patreon.com/thefixja. We have a review 876 Rubates episode 7. And drop the full episode on YouTube. Apparently it will be the last one. Like they'll be dropping. There's 6 more left. But apparently this will be the last one they'll be dropping on YouTube. It was sponsored. They got a sponsor for it. The big talking point about this episode, I'd seen the big selling point of the whole series, Panawal, is the fight between Kyng Tavii and World Dawg. Did you watch the episode?
Yes, I watched the episode.
What are your thoughts?
Well, we've been seeing the brewing tension between Tavii and World Dawg from the first episode. The most quotable line out of the entire series for me is, "I saw that brother I got loud for no reason."
A dog.
Yeah, it's the most quotable thing ever. I watch it in its entirety. First of all, I think that the scorers who judge their skits,
The judges.
scorers. So yeah, the judges who scored their skit, I think they got it completely wrong because I thought the Black Maroons did better.
I thought so.
I think they were the best ones.
I thought so too. Enough other people.
Yeah, I think the entire comment section.
I don't know what Jamila.
I don't know, but I guess. But then I'm thinking, I think what spoiled it maybe, or what turned them off, is because of Tavii. He kind of broke, but then I'm thinking, it ended. It ended. So he went to World Dawg and them have them issue or them have them scuffle.
This was during. Well, I think they're still doing them thing.
But I think it ended. It seemed like it ended. Cause cause they walked off. So they walked off. Like them carry off. Voldemort carry off Lexi.
Yeah.
So
some probably tainted that in our judgment,
so
man. Probably.
Maybe they thought it was going on, but I thought it ended. So I don't know. So maybe, and then Tavii get into it with World Dawg, so they were kind of confused as to what's happening. So probably that kind of threw them off completely, which it shouldn't have, because what was presented was the
better
best
than what was
out of all three that was shown completely. Because even World Dawg, I was like, this just loud for no reason.
I got some chuckles out of it from what I could hear.
Loud. Like, I mean, I guess the plot or the premise of the skit was like, somebody always a trust. World Dawg skit. I don't remember Sunshine.
Swissley.
Yeah, always a trust. And Kimmy not trust nobody, so she pay people for come rob, so for run them out, and then she have to pay them for pretend for rob the place. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Some elements of the premises.
Yeah, but I thought Black Maroons was actually the best one. To get to the point now of the fight.
Highlight.
Everybody there. But I'm going to have to go off of the word of the people who was there. They're saying that
the witnesses.
They're saying that Tavii and World Dawg, they're both too sensitive people.
I think they're more sensitive. Tavii are the more sensitive.
They said it, but to me, I Trilla Miller say the two of them are the same.
Yeah, I mean, they're similar. Yeah.
And I think so. I agree with him. I think World Dawg him just loud and just for no reason.
We use the word cantankerous.
Yeah.
I think it's his fault.
I don't think he was supposed to be the leader of the team too, and him just never present himself as a person who I'd want to lead or want to lead me. Him not really seem like somebody to lead. World Dawg.
You know why he's chosen as a leader, right? You know why he's chosen as a leader?
Because I guess he have more numbers and more
he's
popularity.
Most notable,
yeah. So that was the reason why I get
he has the most notoriety.
Yeah. But he's proven himself to not be an effective
you're
leader.
naive, buddy.
No, Ari.
No, that clear for everybody to see.
No, you know, think I know, but then I'm asking the question. I don't know why. When you
ask that question there, you see me? You catch yourself now.
Because I said it because you said, you know, he was chosen and I said, yeah, because he might
have so you question him leadership skills. That clear same on a leader for nobody.
Well, clearly, but then you know you think that you'd have the role and you kind of step up to the role.
Okay.
But him just failed. He failed because from what I got from and understanding where Tavii was coming from, when he was presenting, the team was not there, and then him come out now and say him not gonna lose or whatever. Like I guess Tavii just thought that.
A clear principle, the team was not there.
When the everybody, each group was presenting, it seemed as if the other teams weren't there to watch it.
Okay, there we go.
So it was just the judges who were there, watching and judging the skits. So, you know, I guess Tavii seem and I guess according to Tavii here say, well, World Dawg say you're gonna lose and blah.
I don't think it was hearsay. I think he actually heard it.
He heard it, so yeah. You know, Tavii's team was saying that he should have ignored it, but me I said no, like I wouldn't ignore. I wouldn't have responded like Tavii, of course not, because I kind of shun it off. But and Tavii being somebody who's sensitive about him just think fair is fair. Like you don't have to be there and then you're gonna come say you come try jinx my shit. I said I'm not gonna win. Like what the fuck is that? Like stay to your corner. Fine, that it escalated, but then it kind of get tense, but it never get to that point. I thought where it got really bad was when World Dawg pushed it. He got a fucking megaphone. For what reason? He is a megaphone. He's a loudmouth. Like he don't need a megaphone. And then he's like, oh, you lose and antagonize and you know, like I kind of be like a set on. To Tavii. I'm wondering if this was something that was planned, if the producers wanted it and like they were saying do it like
it's a big question right now, which the producers are basically saying, hey, what that man? Yeah. What filming?
Because it was just weird. Because like why you doing it? You just seem like a petty mother. And then you know, when them reaching on the bus, Tavii literally went to his corner. Is World Dawg come to Tavii face. And then it got really intense. All in all, I think it was World Dawg's fault. I think that World Dawg, again as a leader, should have probably maintained a level head. If I'm aware and if everybody's aware that Tavii is so sensitive, then leave him alone. But you went in him face, you egged it on, and then I guess fucking big man, you hit him in him face, you held him and you hit him in the face, and you throw a sucker punch. So in my opinion, I think that World Dawg
Devil's advocate, people would say that
from what I saw,
any
based
physical
off what I saw,
altercation was spurned on by actions by Tavii because from the get-go, he has verbally insulted World Dawg in front of him face too. And then at the end of the skit, him did really walk up to him and push him and say, oh, brother, yeah, make a bag of noise and do a thing. So I used to tell people them and say, oh, him really, you know, cause the fight to happen.
If the fight would happen in that moment, because if Tavii got up to him and I saw that, like I saw when Tavii got pushing.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, then you fight in that moment, but you're gonna cool off. And then he went into his corner. He sat on the bus. You came on the bus.
Sniff
you
up
went
in
his face. You wanted a fight, and you started a fight. And then to show being a leader, as you were supposed to be, a mature somebody and you're claiming
you
that
keep bringing up these non-essential points.
I have to because again, like, you know, again, and it begs the question, like, is it a thing that you wanted it, like were the producers egging you on to create a fight because it never needed to be a fight.
That's what people say. It was a setup thing.
Yeah, it never needed to be a fight. It never need to get to that, and then the fact that they held him and punch him in his face, like
time bomb,
like it was. I thought that was a sucker move. So I'm if fine the insults, a verbal insult, then make it be a verbal thing at the point. Like when him insulted him face, then you insult him back. I don't like people like that.
But him push him still.
Then push him off back. And in the moment push him off back. But then you go on the bus, him literally in him seat, he might try cool down and calm down.
Well, based on his explanation, he did that. Or at least brought on the physicality on the bus because him knows a film place, and if him did start something outside of the bus, then other people would have gotten involved on his behalf. And
Facebook.
Yeah, that World Dawg did I say a film place, and you know people.
Then I can understand why Tavii would feel it was a setup. Because again, you're pushing on a fight knowing that is in your territory. You're pushing on a fight. That's a setup.
Like I must say, I'm never fight him outside territory. And all
when him come up to you, like if him come up to you and then it tussling, I could get that because like again, him probably come in your face. You know, to me, it never seemed like any serious. Like he must say, dog, like
I don't know people. I say, I know people place blame on the people on the bus and say, never.
Why? Yeah, dog. Why?
Yo, you in a them did up sniff them one another bread for quite some time.
Like COVID is real, guys.
I must say in a COVID time, and just so close to close, like nose to one another, like.
But me never too rate World Dawg.
I think both parties are at fault for what happened.
Definitely, but I think more blame was lay more blame at World Dawg based off what I saw. I blame it at World Dawg.
I think both parties are to be blamed for the altercation, but did it make for good entertainment?
Of course
it did. As to the direction of this show, post this episode, because apparently Tavii appears in no more episodes.
Yeah, and I could and again coming into the mindset and watching how everything set up and based on what you said to just a while ago, I never even know that it was, you must say, a theme place and whatever. Like you can clearly see that Tavii would feel as if this thing was all orchestrated against him. You know. And again watching the entire series, I probably missed a couple episodes, but watching it, you see that World Dawg just have this bravado, you know, and this machismo. I'm like, oh, him loud and he's here and
like him have a little overcompensating thing to say, I'm here, I'm the man, like everybody.
Like, and you know, people are showing difference, which I guess that's fine, but you know, it's just it was just too much. It's just too much.
Yeah. I guess this episode just is like a signifier to where the whole series are gonna go for me and my viewing of it. It's like, guys, I'm not sure if I'm gonna go buy a subscription or anything. And plus, Tavii not be on it, which is one of the most one of the main people that
they should have at least tried.
Maybe
to have
they
him
did
in the show.
Maybe they did, and then just say, "Oh, fuck this!" Because if I stay, I'm going to kill this man. Because this didn't have the scissors and one. Afterwards, I don't think. I go on. But it's not a you that want to get to a fight into, because if you get to a fight, that life or that thing. If you have a fight to a fight, you know what I mean? I'm going to try to hurt you still and damage you. But like, if I kill thing, then when I fight, a gun then, a foreign objects. Is it me? If I fight. But yeah, him take it, go scissors and all them thing. Yeah.
But you know, based on him, again, you can tell why he felt like
it's understandable.
Like he was in a corner, backed into a corner because he was at the back of the bus.
And mind him own business.
World come up to him, and it's just like everybody, and then to him too, it felt like everyone was afraid, or everybody depend World Dawg side.
Especially RJ,
World Dawg side.
Which people are class as pussy because you and him are friend, and you basically try. It seemed to talk Tavii out of being in a fight with World Dawg instead of defending your friend To the point where evil World Dawg push you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I have to pull up the push me. I said, Judge, you not end up fight him too? Like, what did you do after that? Like,
if they are war too, like.
What? If nobody a push me, so you know. Now me and you are fight. Fuck the fight that we're going. Me and you are fight this, I know. This is where the fight is at right now.
And I guess that's why.
It'll be a triple threat match, isn't it?
Because I guess that's why even
Tavii
felt away to like no one was defending. No one was coming to his aid. It's either they were watching him or watching the fight or like, you know, like a separate but not really separate. So, you know.
I can get being a peacemaker, but you see me I try to make peace and somebody end up eat me like, no, then fuck that. Me I fight now. Is it me there try part the thing and they talk me and I'm like, no, we are gonna fight now. We are gonna fight now. You can't just go, sir.
Yeah, it's not.
I mean,
I never like it.
Yeah.
It was I guess it was entertaining. I don't know. It wasn't really entertaining because it felt
entertaining to me.
It felt darker than what you in reality TV.
And some people would say, like even when I see
serious war,
and people have said this are probably the reason why they aren't corporately sponsored.
Yeah.
Which I don't really buy into because as you bring up, say, fights happen.
Of course.
And we've seen grimy fights in a reality TV.
I watch Love and Hip Hop.
Even though this may have a little,
Jocelyn
may have seemed a bit darker, but them fight that were going on some of them
Jocelyn and Stevie
reality
J
show.
Did come in like then did set up front then come in. I don't remember which year. What's it like when? But then they come in for fight and then a 3, usually 2 episode for reunion, it end up take 3 because then take 1 whole episode a fight and Stevie J and Jocelyn war everybody buckle fling
and that a man and woman and them fight between one another.
And that was a serious.
We've seen where Ray J push girl in a pool and then film all of that and put that out like, come on.
Like Real Housewives of New Jersey, me see them flip table. But it felt like it was a controlled thing. This seemed darker and like serious, and you see him couldn't even finish it because it clearly is like no one was in on it, like he's not in on it. So
the fact say him did have even leave the series
like
after
it just felt unsure, it felt dark. So it's just like all right. Well,
I really feel like say if him did turn the free, somebody would have did.
Well, and I mean nobody wants that.
Nobody want that. Them time they had the reality series all the kiki
and that's when the show would have completely been nothing.
Yeah.
But them probably need to pick better. And I think World Dawg, I personally think that World Dawg need to kind of tone it down now. Because
that's not the World Dawg brand.
Throughout what I see is like, he's not really funny. He's just very fucking loud.
But people find him funny. I'm finding the World Dawg brand entertaining.
He's just loud.
So I'm playing it up for laughs and for the people who he sees find it funny. It's clear.
I guess.
You know what I mean? Again, everybody's not like you.
I keep on forgetting that.
You have to remember. Enough people are going to say, hey, fool, bitchy, that girl. World Dawg are the man. Well, you have other people say, yeah, my world fish. All right.
Why you have to call me a bitch?
This is what the people will be calling you.
No, you're calling me a bitch.
True praxis. Yeah. Yo, I'm a vaccinated aunt.
I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry.
God.
Fuck you. Call me a bitch.
You had to show fight, yes, I go.
What side they on?
I was on no side. I was on the side of entertainment. You keep asking me this.
Because there's somebody.
I'm not no team this or team. No, I'm team entertainment and laugh.
No, I'm not team Tavii.
No, I understand. Honestly, I understand why I would be upset and confronted him.
Yeah.
Because we there do our thing. You would get your time to do your thing uninterrupted, and you there laugh and make a bag of noise.
And then you bring it, and then even when it's done, it's subsided, you get the megaphone and you lose, and you antagonize it, and then you go up on the bus and then I fuel it more.
Maybe the approach by Tavii could have been better. I do understand him being angry, but maybe the approach in wanting to address him and confront him about could have been different and better.
Right, but even
but the first thing him do, idiot, what you do?
Yeah.
You see me? You go make a bag of noise that. You see me that push there? Yeah, probably him could have just, for this and I could talk. You see me? And say what I need to say.
Him could have said what he must say, but
like
never
a man
touch him.
Exactly.
I get that. But still, it never happened in the moment. Then when you walk off on one another. and then they got on the bus and you have him like trapped in a cage. Back him into a corner, literally back into a corner because they're at the back of the bus.
And then barking into a corner.
Yeah.
And a bag of barking, then for much time, then the face. Because that's why other people that take it for joke, because a man they shout up in my face for so long. And we don't give that. How do you can? You can't then, I'm of course spit a flying on my face. All the one that we not feel, in a corona time, like, no, you did a fly up, spitting on my face. No, you cannot be talking up and a shout up on my face for so long. Me I go hard can you? You know what I mean? Something I forgot go on there, so. Yeah.
But you're right. I want to see how the rest play out, but then we won't, because.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Sorry. My rating and thing, but yeah. I think the move was to continue to post the full thing on YouTube, but when I stand behind on the paywall model, kudos to you. You know what I mean? Big up on yourself.
Yeah.
I wish you nothing but success.
When the pressure's tough like hero, carry on. Carry on, yeah. When the pressure's off like hero, carry on.
Right, me still a work on the dream, man. Me still a work for the team. Cause man feel hopeful now. Blessings just a flow, man. Hopeful now, man feel hopeful now.